Hey everyone, don't get anxious, get prepared. Your career engineer here. And today we're going to be sharing some tips and some tricks on resume revival, how to make your career bloom. This time of the year is a great time to dust off and get some spring cleaning done. So get your pen and paper or get your high tech note taking, whatever you're into. And I'm live with you right now for those of you that's really with me. So email me info@tcenow.com or comment in the platform you're enjoying me on, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Like give you some really good takeaways so you can really crush it. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to be like right back, like just after this really cool music. Yeah, I told you it doesn't take me long. So, again, thank you for being a part of our world and thank you for sharing some time with me. You could be anywhere in the world and you're listening or enjoying what we're saying now. So, let's talk about these resume revival tips and things of that nature. Remember, I've got more info for you on our website. So, hit me up at tcenow.com and go to our blog where I've got some real good keywords and some things you should do to really dust off that resume, right? So we can get it going on. So, all right, now, a couple things real quickly. I want to hit this. I was saying earlier, we got to dust them off, and I hope you're feeling my spring vibe, like gardening and all that stuff. Well, here's the thing. Most of us, I'll own it. Hey, I have a resume, okay? Because entrepreneurs should have one too, okay? Of all the good stuff you've done, what you did in different spaces. I adjunct teach. I have a business. I've had a past W-2 life. And I need to look at things as I evolve and decide what to add, subtract, multiply, divide. But I don't think I've looked at my resume. That's what I'm saying, dust it off, probably since maybe last quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. So now is the time. Pollen is in the air, depending on when you're watching me here. We're springing into our future. We want things to bloom. Even though we're in a 21st century world, that design, that resume, the place where you have some content, your online profiles, even some of the content you have on your resumes, some of you use them on these other portals. Now's the time to like get that dust off, get them out the closet, put some sunshine to them so we can start looking and seeing what we have to do to change the narrative, right? To change our marketing. I look at the resume, I'll just say here for a minute on the resumes as the beginning, it's the first thing, first, it's your first work sample, number one. So folks may not view it that way, but this is the first thing that folks will see about you, okay? Your gifts, your talents, your experience, your attitude, your essence. This is the first thing. Now, to give a little more to it, yes, your online profiles are first or second things as well, but these two are siblings. They tend to go together. So if this is your first work sample, it shouldn't be dusty, right? It shouldn't have spider webs or cobwebs on it, right? It shouldn't be dull and lackluster. It should be this wonderful, shiny bling bling that folks are going to go, ah, wow, who is this person? So make a commitment today. If you haven't looked at the resume first, that's the first tangible, okay, whether it's your PDF or your Word document, or you actually put it on paper, check it out. What is it saying? Is it saying the same old thing that it's been saying for years? Okay. Like you're still like banking on stuff you did 10 years ago. Well, look at the things you've done recently and what relevant skills or relevant accomplishments or relevant performance will help you get to what your next is. So I'm all about cleaning that thing in the spring. I'm actually really about looking at it every season because you should be growing, right? We're talking about resume gardening, career blooming. You should have increase in some things. And this is the best place to get ready to show it. Now, every good gardener knows about their soil, knows about weeds, and knows about the seed. So we got to talk about some seeds for a minute because seeds are very important if you want to have a really great harvest. It is not different in your resume world, your online profile world, or what have you. What do I mean by seed? I'm talking about these things you plant, things that will yield and produce for you, the things that make you stand out because there will be a harvest. So in terms of the industries you're in, whether you are in agriculture to zoology, okay? You should know the good skill seeds that's unique and specific to your industry, the work that you do. If you're in the nonprofit space, there's certain seed words or seed I'm calling them skills and seed, but things that show your performance, accomplishments, and leadership and strength. So those are my pals, right? PALS. But there's also things in terms, so maybe you're a nonprofit, but maybe you're a leader in nonprofit. Maybe you're in IT, maybe you're a manager in IT, maybe you're a project manager in IT, maybe you're in the administrative world, maybe you're in accounting, maybe you're in finance, maybe you build ships, maybe you're a machinist, maybe you're a designer, maybe, so there's all these types of skills. So there are certain things that your industry knows that's real and relevant and valuable, and you've got to stay on top of that. You've got to know how your industry is evolving, and then you may have 15 of these wonderful skill seeds, but you can't put them all on the resume. There's not enough time. We have 8 seconds online to wow someone. We have 30 seconds offline to get someone's attention. So you got to pick your top 3. I mean, what is your gold, silver, and bronze wow of those particular skills? So that's a choice that only you can make, but you've got to know the new things from this year, from last year to this year. There's some new stuff in the industry. In my industry, there's some new language, new expectations, new deliverables. So we need to know that. That's you staying a forever learner and staying on top of your skill sets. But those seeds and how you impact, how you amplified, how you contributed needs to be up there. Now, let me not just think about the specific industry, boutique, or niche skills, but there's also the essential skills. These are things which are great seed, actually. Your transferable skills is what I've always called them. I think that's a dated word. But for me, those essential skills that no matter what business you're in, if you have that seed skill, you can get some incredible harvest. So what do I mean by those skills? We're talking the things that helps business do business. We're talking about the things that help build revenue. We're talking about the things that help things run smarter, okay, better, more efficient, more accurate. What are we talking about? We're talking about communication. Do you have some wows in that? We're talking about how you team, how you work with other folks. We're talking about how you adapt or your flexibility, skills about problem solving, okay? Skills about professional development, continuous learning, skills about your emotional IQ, like when things don't go your way, how do you act under the hat? Okay. There are a lot of essential skills, and I've done a blog. If you hit me up at our website, the tcenow.com, I'm trying to put that banner up here, but I can't find it right now. But tcenow.com is our website. I've done a blog that lists a lot of these. I think there's 7 essential skills. There might be 9 because we want to throw AI as a part of this. Digital literacy is a part of these essential skills that should be on your resume, and not just the word, like how you amplified, how you impact. The resume is a action document. I don't want to read what I think you can do. I need to know what you have done and how it impacted the bottom line. So you need to have some good seed skill. A lot of us keep fluffing stuff. We got to get rid of fluffing stuff. Know your seed skills. So if you want to know more about them, you can definitely hit our website, tcenow.com. The blog is there. I've got some really good points. And hey, I wrote it. So you're welcome to use some of my language, in your resume. But you've got to have good seed if you really want to have a great harvest. That's the bottom line. We have got to have that. Okay, we have got to have that. So here's what I want you guys to do. I mean, really, I need you to dust off, go find that, dig it up, upload your resume, get that one done first. Okay, so relook at your summary, those essential skills, how you've worded your descriptions of what you have done. Okay, you notice because I've been reading some descriptions and they're intense. I mean, sometimes there's just too much that I really can't digest, or there's not enough that I can't figure out what you've done. There's got to be a place, 8 seconds online, 30 seconds offline, that you are really selling. It's a marketing tool. It's your brochure. It's your dress. if someone's walking down a boutique, a store, I mean, okay, I'm trying to do all kind of metaphors here. I'm going up and down the town center. I see a nice moo in the window. It really catches my eye. I don't know what else is in that store, but ooh, that thing caught my eye enough for me to open the door and go inside and check out other stuff. That's your resume. That's your storefront. So if your windows are dirty and no one can see, or you have this old outfit from way back in the day that was hot, but it's not right now, you got to update. You get that 8 seconds. So I hope y'all are feeling that. Now, the other part I want to just share, and it's the same. I mean, the resume is the first thing I would work on. If I was updating my brand, I'm going to start there because that's that brochure. From there, I would also now take that high value content because you spent some time, not 30 minutes. Oh, and let me do a side note. I got to do this. We know when you do AI resumes. We know those who we can tell when you say create a resume for me being a cybersecurity. We know, okay. It's evidence. So please don't think you're getting by. It's a great tool to help you. Please don't let the robot do what I'm asking you to do. Aren't you worth you investing some time in your brochure? So I digress, but I had to throw that in there. But the content that's on your resume, the seed skills I'm talking about, the performance, accomplishments, and leadership and strength, those things should also be updated, dusted off, cleaned on those online profiles, wherever you have your top 3 or your top 5 online profiles. Perhaps one is LinkedIn, and that should be a great space, making sure it's not so salesy, but it's really a place if someone 8 seconds or less can find your wow versus your won't. Maybe you're members of certain organizations that have online directories, or you're at your job, if you're the type of in a position where you have a bio and that kind of stuff and is visible, update it. Don't just leave it for 5 years, 5 months and don't check it out. So it shouldn't be the same amount of information, but it should be similar. But again, those seeds matter, skill seeds, as well as those action oriented. What have you done with what you have? And why should I care to pick up the phone and give you a call? I want to meet you in person. So, resume revival, that is our focus for this month. Because actually, I really believe y'all should have done this in January, but again, I digress. I'll take it now and we can go forward. But that is one of the big things. We've got to start there. And then make sure you actually get ready and do the work. Now, if you have a question or comment about this particular content or anything I have said, hit me up. You can email me any time of the day. info@tcenow.com. Again, that's info@tcenow.com. I'd love to hear from you. And if there's a question that you want to ask me, let me know. You never know. I might pick your question to do a podcast, TV interview, blog post. I mean, you guys got some good stuff. So I love keeping it real and keeping it relevant. So my challenge to you is to get out there, update your brands, make them wow, so that you can have an amazing harvest and get your career to bloom. Here's a secret. In any economy. Yeah, I'm going to hit that next time. Not about the economy. It's about you. So you all be blessed. Have a fantastic month full of power, with purpose and positioning, and you go and get her done. I'll talk to you next time. And remember, don't get anxious. Always be prepared. Thanks for watching our Career and Business show. I hope you learned a lot about today's topic. If you enjoyed the show, please let me know by visiting our website, tcenow.com, and sending me an email. I'd love to hear from you.